the thing. I am now officially streaming on YouTube. Okay. This is the base, and it's a complete and utter mess because I haven't gotten the cleaners out to do their jobs yet. Okay. I'm gonna begrudgingly go through the process of creating and deploying cleaners like Roombas and shit, and like little drones to fly resources around. Because I'm kind of getting tired of my people running everything themselves. So I'm just gonna have them automate just about everything. Where is it? The fabrication bench? Yeah, okay. But with more haulers and cleaners available, the base will stay cleaner. I won't have to worry so much about it being a mess, which will mean my people are happier. And I won't have to keep after the Thermodon that I have, who is actively making the place a mess by being an animal. But I'm going to have all of the cleaner base stations be in the secondary auxiliary power room. Because I figure if I can have them in the utility room now, it'll be easier for me to just look and see which characters I have unavailable, or which bots I have available. But I don't want to pack it into this room because this room's really small. Or at least it's really cramped with all the other power shit in it. And I really don't want to put it anywhere near here because this is the main entryway and is going to get shot. But with the Aurora and the Cold Snap, well, the Aurora is an ongoing thing. This planet just always has them. But the Cold Snap means that it is really fucking cold. Hey, the cold snap's over. Fuck yeah. Any other quests I could take? Hyper needs a throne. And the map needs to be clear of enemies of the Bestowers faction. So probably the mech boys. Yeah. Too bad though, because I'm not getting rid of the mechs. I don't want to. They're too useful. I really need to get into making my people better guns. Because at the moment I don't have any good guns. It's too bad they're going to go through just about every other crafting bill before they attempt to do any good or any actual research. I suppose I should make a lab itself so that my people can just research in the room. But we'll figure that out later. I think that's what this area is going to become after I'm done pulling all the water out of it. But you saw the like line of trash that ran through. Yeah, it doesn't exist anymore because the cleaners are too busy taking care of it. Of course, now there's a lot going on, so I think my computer's kind of chugging a little bit, but that's okay. Though, maybe it could just be that the haulers are really slow comparatively. Alright, I think the only people who won't be restricted are the hauling bots. I think they're going to be allowed to go outside of the home zone. Now that I think about it, though, no, it's just better to keep them inside the home zone. Because if they're stuck within the home zone, they're just going to do, like, quick, menial little tasks that require only a little bit of attention, but would otherwise take up a whole android or hyper himself to fix. I'm surprised that it's keeping such a stable temperature in the base on just, like, 10-ish heaters. I had to put more heaters in the med bay because I needed to make sure that people weren't getting hypothermic while they were in the med bay. And it was a really bad idea to put that right next to the fucking fridge. Fortunately, the utility room is allowed to be really cold. And I've got an airlock here that should keep this particularly warm. But this technically counts as outdoors along with this. Which is why it's why I have the steel doors in the way. It's because I don't want the outdoor temperature, the ambient temperature, freezing out the inside. I'm considering building an access tunnel to this room, to this prison area, but I don't think it's a good idea because if the prisoners ever break out, they'll go through the access tunnel into the main portion of the base and probably steal something. Or get shot and killed, even though I don't want them to. But what I am going to do is tell everybody to go hunt. Woolly Mammoth Revenge. Yeah, that's fine. I do need to do a quick perusing of my weapons. Okay, we'll drop that bow out. Have him go equip it. Sadly, I don't see any better weapons in my stockpiles. Yeah. Any weapon below normal quality gets fucking destroyed. Whether it's smeltable or not. Yeah. Not entirely sure who's doing what at the moment. I know that for the most part, when people come to raid me, their guns tend to get blown up in one way or another, which is never great for me, because it means that I don't get to keep their guns, even though I want to. I would very much prefer to keep all of the guns that are available on the map tile, but, you know, can only, you know, do so much about people dying and their guns being destroyed when they die. I've had at least one raid of just androids, the other kind of androids, that upon the android's arrival, I went to fight them, and two of them had a device called a black box installed in them. which is basically if this unit is to die, it explodes extremely violently. Yeah, not a fun toy. Very fun for me to use against them, but it led to me not having the ability to use their guns because their guns went up with them. It was not very fun. I'm considering extending the walls out another 2. Like that. And it looks like my consideration is becoming a reality. Because I figure the base is pretty well completely secure at this point. Halfway untouchable. I think the only thing that could genuinely cause me issues now is like mortar strikes, and even those can't hit me due to the majority of my base being overhead mountain. And the fact that we're so cold resistant here in the colony, like, this guy is probably the one guy who should be getting cold out of any of them. His name is Hyper. His minimum comfortable temperature is negative 224. Base value, negative 58. Of course, his max comfy temperature is 213 due to the t-shirt and pants that he's wearing. But he actually has a whole bunch of implants that make him really, really spooky. Yeah. He moves... Let's see. He moves at a solid 23 tiles per second. Which, for reference... Well, for reference, that's the gap here in a single second. So he moves fast as hell.
Yeah, that is a lot of things.
Yeah, he moves real fast. He's got an auxiliary AI and a psychic reader that both make him extremely good at talking to people. He gets a 7% buff when he's talking to people for trade values. And this is with him having a 4 in social. He ain't beautiful, but that's kind of not an issue. I don't really care. And the better he gets as... Well, the better he gets as a socialite, the more obscene he's gonna get. But he's got the Circadian Assistant. Basically, he doesn't need to sleep as often, because the assistant like makes sure that he's mostly awake. Alright, let's see who she is. Hello, Happy. Who are you? You're a great memory, and you're beautiful, but you're incapable of violence. That's not great, Chica. And she's not even wearing anything. Alright, where is she? Friends. Go arrest her. We'll harvest her organs and sell them. That's not what I wanted. That's also not what I wanted. No. Give me the chick. Harvest her left lung, her left kidney, and her liver. Actually, now that I think about it, she needs converted though, and like hardcore done. Oh shit, Hyper's in the middle of something. Well, when he is done, yeah, I figured that was going to be ineffective. But I should have some art around here somewhere that I can install to make the room better looking. Alright. Oh, there's a prosthetics trader. Fuck yeah. Hyper, go trade with them, because you need to be good at it. Let's see. They have an advanced bionic leg, 2 of them. I'll take it. I'll take the auxiliary AI. I'll take an extra bionic eye, 2 bionic ears, a bionic jaw. And I'll take all of the meds that they have. The only thing I'm not gonna take from them, no, I'll buy 2 of their bionic arms as well. Actually, we'll only buy 1 normal bionic ear and 1 advanced one. Alright, happy? You, little lady, are going to get just about everything installed. Okay, and then last but not least is the Psychic Heatsink. Which I'm not sure how I got it, but I have it. There's an auxiliary AI here, but I'm not allowed to install that, am I? Nope. Could I install it in him? Holy son of a whore. Well, I could remove all of his parts, but that would probably kill him. But that's useful to know. If Hyper ever dies for whatever reason, I can probably get away with making him entirely bionic.
Interesting.
Or making somebody else entirely bionic via utilizing his parts. Because Hyper is technically an android. Let's see, this guy's a combat supplier. But he does have a hauler base station. That's not bad. I think all I'm gonna buy is their medicine though. Now, can I install this auxiliary in his head? The answer is no. Well, rats. Oh well. Where's Happy? Anesthetized. With 2 bionic eyes. And a bionic arm. They're just gonna go through the whole list at this point and make her obscene. Yeah, she doesn't like that she's wearing clothes, but that's kind of not my problem. That's a logging site. She is going to need a bedroom, though. That is something that is important to me. Is that most of my people sleep in bedrooms. Okay. Do a quick 5x10 for that. Oh yeah, Brenz needs to also use his battery instead of eating meals. Furniture, wall light. Okay. Happy's on an insulting spree. Well, Happy should be considerably better off now. At the very least, she moves a hell of a lot faster, which will mean that she can get out of the way. Oh. Hon, I think I'm going to have to stop live streaming.
That's okay.
I love you.